All right, so we are checking if a number is a solution to an equation. Equation has an equal in the middle. If this is a solution, then when I plug it into the left and I plug it into the right, I should get the same number. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just plug the number in. Now, you don't solve this, all right? I am not solving. Even if you could solve it correctly, that doesn't prove to me that is a solution. The only way you can show me if this number works is if you actually plug it in and show me that the left number and the right number are the same numbers. Now I'll do that side first. Now notice, I'm gonna work on the left and I'm gonna work on the right. I am not gonna do this separate. I'm gonna go just straight down and straight down. Here, it's easy to do. I have a minus and a minus. I'm taking away a -8. You owe me $8 and I tell you, forget about it. I just canceled your debt. That's like me giving you money. So remember, 2 wrongs make a right. A negative and a negative, when you see them together like that, it's a positive. My 8 looks funky. I didn't like it. So I'm redrawing it. Now here, I have to deal with this. Now remember, you can take the number 8 and write it as 4 times 2. And you got to be careful. Remember, it's -8. So I got to keep that negative there. And then you can just cross the 4s out, right? Put 1s there. So I'm going to do it a little bit faster. This is just on the side. We're going to do this in our mind this time. I'm going to divide 8 by 4. So 4 goes into 4, 1, and then 4 goes into 8 twice. But remember, this negative stays there. So I still have that -2. Now you're multiplying. So first I divided the 8 by the 4. Keep the negative. Now you multiply. 3 times -2 is -6 plus 5. Ooh, it looks like they might be the same. Keep the equal in the middle. Keep the equal in the middle. You owe me 6, you pay me 5. You still owe me 1. You have 8. This is real tricky. You gotta be careful. You have $8 and you spend 7. 1. Oh, people could screw this up. If you put a -1 there, you're gonna say yes, but this is a no. So you're checking. So you gotta tell me yes or no. I got a different number on the left than I did on the right. Obviously, if you're not careful with your signs, you'll F this up and get it wrong. So again, plug into the left, boom, get the number. Plug into the right, boom, get the number. If they match, yes. If they don't, then no, it's not a solution. Okay, so the second, check the solution. This is a very long question, but I'm going to do it real careful. And this time I'm actually going to work the left and the right separately from each other. I'm not going to work them at the same time. I'm going to keep that equal in the middle, and I'm going to go straight down on the left, and then I'm going to go to the right. So first I'm going to take -1, and I'm going to put it everywhere that I see X. Now I need to do it to both sides, but I'm going to work one side at a time. I'm going to keep my equal there, and I'm going to go down. I am not going to continue this over here because that's the wrong side. I'm going to keep this on the left. I don't want this on the right. So I'm not going to write it there. I'm going to go down. So I have to do inside here first. Negative and the negative is a plus, right? -1 times -1 is +1. Over here, you have choice. Do you hop the fence with the power on? No, you don't. You got to shut the power off first. So I have to do -1 times -1, which is +1. Again, stay on the left. Keep the equal in the middle. Now I'm going to do inside my parentheses first. 1 plus 1 is 2. This is 2 times 1, which is 2. I still have the -5 there. Keep the equal in the middle. Now keep going down. -3 times +2 is -6. Keep the equal in the middle. Now, I'm going to take my positive and put it in the front. I have -6, -5. I spend $6 and then I spend 5 more. I spent 11. Now, if you wanted to with this step, you can just add it all up in your head once, but I'm not. I have 2, take away 11. I have $2, I spend 11. I owe 9. So my number on the left was -9. Plugged in and just bang it all out. Now I got to go to the other side and put -1 here, here, here. Everywhere I see X, I put -1. So that's what you do, just plug it in. I mean, the first step is easy. Just replace all the x's with -1. Now you actually have to do it. You have to be super careful here. -1 to the third, no, again, don't hop the fence with the power on. -1 to the third power. -1 times -1 times -1. A minus and a minus make a plus, and then I have another minus. 1 times 1 times 1 is not 3. 1 times 1 times 1 is 1. So I get -1 there. You have an odd amount. If you're ever doing an odd power with a negative, you're going to get a negative. +7 times -1 is -7. The +2 goes along for the ride. You don't have to do nothing with that, dude. You're just hanging out there. Same thing here. -1 squared is 1. You have to do that first. You have to do the power first. That's a lot of shit, but you had to get rid of it all. I had to do all my exponents first. Now I can do the multiplying. -4 times -1 is +4. -7 is hanging out. You have a +2 there hanging out. And then -8 times 1, I mean, hello, -8. Now let me collect my pluses. +4 and +2 is +6. -7 and -8. What do? You add the numbers and you keep the sign. 7 and 8 make 15. You owe me $7 and you owe me 8 more. You owe me 15. Now subtract them. Figure out the difference. It's 9, right? And you keep the sign in a large number. You had 6 and you spent 15, so you owe 9. And then just bring it down one more time. Yay! It was a yes. Oh my God. There are literally 100 different places you could F this up and get a wrong number. A problem that is this complicated, people usually screw it up somewhere, and then they get a different number on one side or the other. So you have to be super, super careful when you do this. I plugged into the left, banged it out. Plugged into the right, banged it out. And this time, I got a yes.